inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle. What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. From the gun, Goff. He just throws this one away.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. So here now are the Ravens on offense to begin their first drive. And they're brought out by the reigning MVP, the second of his career, the best runner in the game. It's Lamar Jackson.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterback. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, and a big old win last week.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. And they'll only let him get up to around the 28 before taking him down. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Lamar back to throw. He puts everything behind this one. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And he's down into the red zone. This run gets to the 18. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will.
And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. For the offense, you got to love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season. But for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Moore with a return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chargers getting their offense set for their 2nd drive. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Gone. Aguilar with the grab. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop. 2nd down now, 7 to go. from the 31. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And the Ravens going nickel, third down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point. Here's Henry running left. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Henry running to the left. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. Fair catch, but we can see both a flag and the punter on the ground. Let's see if this is a call for 5 or 15 yards. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Automatic first down.
That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday. This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives them new life and this first down. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Blitz coming, Lamar. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun, Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. No return on that punt. And the Chargers take possession. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Dobbins gets it off the option. And is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap here to Goff. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 35 out of that one. And it brings up an L.A. first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
First down throw from Goff. This throw is caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal. Throwing is gone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. It's the Chargers. Backed up here on 3rd and 15. Here's Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Brown's kick is up and good. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
On the return, here comes Justice Hill. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Ravens headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting second right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another run for Henry. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Now it's Lamar. He put everything he had into this one. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Jordan Stout on now to punt. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it'll be their football. The Chargers ready to go on offense for the final time in the first half. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Goff on 1st and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. Breaks through, and he might break away. He touched him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. On 1st down, it's Goff. Able to get it to Moore. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Working inside the red zone. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. Brown's kick is up and good. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. So new kickoff rules, this is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. We're at halftime here on Monday night. Now we'll go coast to coast. Jonathan Coachman standing by in our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. As mentioned,
not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the 3rd quarter. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. Hill now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And the powered play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Running once more with Henry. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Jackson now on third. Headed out right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. And that punt gets up to 59 yards. And they're going to take over possession. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They give to Dobbins to start the third. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They go play action with Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 5 brings up 3rd down and 12.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Able to hit Palmer. Complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Fields this clean at the 30. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And the Ravens will go on offense. Going with King Henry here. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Give right side to Henry. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Tackled on the play by Puna Ford. No gain on that one, and now it's 3rd and 8.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Now Jackson. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. We don't get a return out of that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Looking to throw. Goff. A quick throw swatted away. Incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Finds Aguilar. It looks like we can call it back 4 yards in the end. That's Odafe Owe with a stop.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A quick throw completed out to the left. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a pickup of 11. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
First down. First and 10 at the 30.
Throwing again, it's Goff. Aguilar with the grab. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 27. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. From the gun, Goff. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
A big try coming up here for Cameron Dicker. It is a 40-yard look from the right hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Hill now to return it. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. They've got first down from the 31. A draw now. This is Henry. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They run it with King Henry. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming and pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Chargers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked up.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did, and boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
On target to Dobbins. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the Ravens 21-yard line.
From the 21. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
He'll throw it. He finds Aguilar. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. A big try coming up here for Cameron Dicker. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder.
A 41-yard attempt.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. They're coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. They connect on the deep shot. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens come through to tie it in the 4th. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the 4th quarter. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Moore with a return. Oh, he's showing some burst on his return. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. They've got first down from the 31. Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes...
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens make the play that should win them this game.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. New set of downs for him at the 38. Going to the ground again on first. And they bring him down around the 34. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Handoff headed right to Henry. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. He'll look to throw it. Henry on the catch. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Here's a give for Henry. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. On the move, headed right. Hits his running back. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. One final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. A touchdown will put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both